No. Yeah. Sure, Rob Van Dam showed up. Yeah, he's tweaked a few things. He's changed a little bit here and there, but it's still my show. Don't worry about it. Tim Chismar, still in charge. Still my show. I'm running the show. Nothing's gonna change. Nothing big. No big changes. He's done a little wrestling, and I appreciate that. I appreciate what he brings to the table. It's just that. It's a little much. Sometimes it can be a little bit. You know what? At the end of the day, it's still my show. That's the most important thing. Come on, really?
Rob Van Dam! The whole fucking show!
Hello everyone and welcome to Rob Van Dam's Extreme Championship Comedy. I'm Todd Kennelly along with Big Earl and our special guest tonight, John Smilowitz, who obviously is embracing the changes around here.
You gotta love a good change. That's what I say. This is gonna help all of us.
How about the owner of Championship Comedy, Tim Chisnar, persona non grata, can't even get into the building tonight, Earl?
I'm just happy to be around pro wrestling, man, because when I was a kid, I used to love watching that shit. Kamala, he was a big fucking belly, the ultimate warrior, no one could understand him. I love pro wrestling. I mean, I watch UFC now because wrestling's fake, but I mean, I love these wrestlers. They don't say shit to my face, man. Why is there a pro wrestling hall of fame? I mean, it's a hall of fame for fake.
Guys, maybe we should, I don't know, get to the action. Maybe get to our first match.
No,
to the match. Like a wrestling match, if you know what I'm saying?
Guys. Behind you, dope.
That is a lovely shirt.
Ah.
I like that, man. Hey, Book, you think like if you cut the sleeves off, like
I want
rip
it.
them off, it would fit you?
I want it. I want it.
Would you? I mean, I don't want to be. Oh, that's so.
It's yours.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Look, can I offer you a chair?
Want this chair? Want this chair,
You're
sucker?
damn right I want it.
You got it, man.
All right, joining me at the broadcast area, none other than Booker T and the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam.
Rob.
Gentlemen, I don't seem to see this on my format, but
Rob Van Dam, right there.
It's a-
Rob Van Dam.
it's a pleasure to have you here, gentlemen. And I'm being told that in the back, preparing for his match, is Bruce Jingles.
Bruce Jingles. Let's take a look at Bruce.
Hey everybody, it's me, Gary Cannon, saying it's the very talented, the very lovely Bruce Jingles, who's making his championship comedy debut tonight against the one and only Ron Swallow. Bruce, what's going through your head right now, moments before the big match?
If I can get out of here before I gotta go to the cannabis clinic. You know, I'm legal in California. Recommendation, weed.
I don't know how this is relevant to the match against Mr. Swallow.
Well, the only thing he's gonna swallow is his pride. I'll kick his ass up there. This is about comedy, son. This ain't no joke. I mean, there's jokes, but ain't no joke.
Any specific strategy for winning the match against Mr. Swallow other than the jokes?
Be funny. That's it.
Perfect. Thank you, Bruce. Let's throw it back up to you, the fabulous Moolah. Weed.
Sue them. Sue every one of them. Every one of them. That's what I'm saying. All right, what can I do for you? Who can we sue? We got to get this done.
Pleasure. Have a seat. I have a slight situation with one of my performers. Rob Van Dam has infiltrated my comedy organization and basically turned it upside down. I appreciate his spunk, so I need to know how I can legally get rid of Rob Van Dam.
Well, let me ask you this. Do we know if he's licensed? Is he a member of the California State Comedic Board?
I doubt it. I highly look him up.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Hey everybody, it's me, Gary Cannon, standing here next to the very talented Ron Swallow, who tonight is taking on Bruce Jingles. It's Bruce's comedy championship debut. Ron, how you feeling moments before the big match?
Tiny bit nervous, but pretty confident.
Any game plan going into tonight's match against Bruce?
Just tell better jokes.
Pretty confident about that.
Pretty confident.
So any secret if Bruce goes on before you, he's doing better? Any plan to maybe audible and try something different?
Always willing to be flexible, make changes when you have to make changes on the run.
There it is, everybody. Right from the mouth of Ron Swallow. Back up to you.
He has never been licensed.
Never
He
been
failed the-
Canadian,
He
huh?
failed the exam 5 separate occasions. He is not a member of the California State Comedic Board.
So what does that mean to me?
That if you are not a licensed member of the California State Comedic Board, you cannot practice comedy in the state of California. This is a felony. We can get this guy in prison hard time. He cannot practice.
So what you're saying is this could hurt my company by me allowing an unsanctioned performer on the stage. People could be hurt, funny bones could be broken. That's what
I'm
you're
saying everyone involved in this is going down and going to prison. I say we sue him now, and we sue him hard.
Don't sue him yet. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna let Rob know tonight.
Let me talk about my fees now.
Paul, you're gonna be proud of me. Ah, Paul, you're gonna be proud. I look a little like Paul, don't I? Look a little bit like Paul.
Hailing from Metropolis, weighing in at 134 pounds, of blinding fury, he is the angry dork, Ron Swallow! Standing 6 feet 5 inches and weighing in at 370,000 grams, he is the highest son of a bitch in stand-up today,
So I get angry about things. Certain things that annoy me is phrases that people use that are annoying. Like, for instance, we've all had a shitty job. You be at your work, right? And you're complaining to your coworker, like, oh, I hate this job. And then your coworker turns to you, he gives you one of these phrases, he goes, well, you do what you gotta do. Screw you, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna do half of what I gotta do. That way, when I do what I gotta do, it looks like I'm doing a whole lot more. Another annoying phrase is if you're in Vegas and they're advertising for a show, they'll be like, hey, expect the unexpected. Doesn't that kind of ruin the unexpected if you were sitting there expecting it? It's kind of like going up to someone and be like, hey, I'm gonna surprise you right now. Another annoying phrase is when someone stupid is trying to sound intelligent, and they take 2 words and they turn it into 1 word, and usually it's when they're describing something they're going to do for their day. They'll be like, yeah, I'm going to go to the grocery store and whatnot. You want to know what whatnot means? It actually means I don't have vocabulary words to describe what I'm going to do for my day. So you should probably just say, I'm going to go to the grocery store and I'm dumb as a motherfucker. Along those lines is another phrase, when someone says, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How come it's always a guy on meth saying that? They're like, hey, what is up? You know what I mean? No, dude, you haven't completed a sentence yet. You sound retarded. You gotta get a guy from Narcotics Anonymous to translate for you, you know? Like he's done enough speed, he still remembers what it sounds like. You know, somebody's like, you know what I mean? You're like, what did he say? He said I'm gonna go to the grocery store and whatnot. Okay, cool. Thanks for your time, guys. I'm Ron Swallow.
Give it up for my opponent, Mackenzie Phillips. Ain't she funny? She was great on One Day at a Time.
Is that
everybody here drinking tonight? Alright, I love drinking. I'm gonna fuck up tonight. I love drinking so much I gave up driving. Seriously, I got 2 DUIs down to the day apart, right? Coming from the same bar, okay? That's not alcoholism, that's dedication. I haven't legally driven in California in the last 4 years. Seriously, I just got my license back a few weeks ago. I'm thinking about buying a new car. I think my next car is going to be from England because I'm so used to getting on the passenger side now. And I get lit. You know what I mean? Lit. Like, you ever get so drunk you wake up walking? You know that lit? You just and I figured out that each race has a different alcohol that screws other races up. All right, Mexican people, you guys have tequila, Patron, Ramon. All right, black people, we have Hennessy and Kool-Aid. white people have Jägermeister. Yeah, all the white people, all right, Jägermeister. White chicks love Jägermeister, my God. You go to the mall, oh my God, Ashley, Heather, come here, slow. Oh my God, I just want some black one now. Oh my God. I had my Jägermeister experience. Okay. And I think that black people, we don't drink Jägermeister. Seriously. If you know anyone black with Jägermeister in their house, that's not their house. That is a racist white drink. I think Hitler came up with that shit. Let me explain to you my Jägermeister story, right? I was hanging out with their RDD, right? He's white, right? And we're drinking these all. He comes up to me and goes, dude, what's up? How you doing, dude? Go drink some Jaeger, dude. Let's go. RBD, I don't feel like drinking. Dude, I'm lying, dude. I go, hey, let's go. We get to the bar, right? 15 shots of Jägermeister later. Each, right? RBD passes out. I wanted to keep drinking, right? And I keep looking at it. RBD, you passed out. I'm gonna get drunk. I don't give a shit. And now remember, we've been drinking Jägermeister the whole night. Jägermeister is a stupid, violent drunk. You hear shit that doesn't happen. I'm telling you. I'm serious, dude. I'm serious. I staggered up to the bartender. She looks at me and goes, Jaeger. I said, what'd you call me, bitch? Racist? What do you do? Racist? And that's what American goes, oh, excuse me, is there a problem? He goes, yes, there's a problem here, sir. Okay, man, RD, him. The one that points at himself? One that's asleep? We've been in your establishment all evening, drinking Negromeisters. And this racist bitch called me a Jaeger. I don't need to hear that during Black History Month. Now they got a drink with Jägermeister called the Jaeger Bomb. That's a stupid. That's a stupid. Okay, see, white girl. No, Jaeger Bomb, if you don't know what it is, I'll tell you what it is. A Jaeger Bomb is a shot of Jägermeister, and they drop it into what, Red Bull? Stupid. See, now you get so drunk you can't pass out. What's up with that? I can't go to sleep, bro. Here we go. The winner is Bruce Jingles, everybody!
Bruce Jingles is good, right? I like this guy.
Well, he picked up the victory in our opening contest over Ron Swallow.
Keep your eye on Bruce. I saw this guy earlier before the show. He offered to get me high with my own weed. That was kind of weird.
Big time guy, got a lot of talent. You know, I've been looking at this guy, I've been checking him out over the internet, and you know, I think we should come up with like an internet championship or something like that, man.
Internet championship?
Yeah, you know,
Bruce drinks too much to use the internet, dude. He can't. He gave up driving, he gave up internet long before driving.
You know.
He's good. Brucey Bruce, watch for him. He's going places.
You know, like Bruce, you know, Bruce is a big fat guy, you know, he's a big fat comic.
Yeah, Brucey Bruce. Bring Brucey Bruce in. I want to see him.
I'll take note of that. And Booker T, you being somewhat of a tag team specialist, you might take interest in this. Standing in the back with Gary Cannon, the imposing twin tandem, the Smash Brothers.
Hey everybody, it's me, Gary Cannon, backstage one more time at Championship Comedy. I'm here with the twins, Corey and Chad. Very, very soon they're going to be taking on the Magicians in our big tag team match. Fellas, moments away, what's going through your heads? How are you guys feeling? You guys ready for this big match?
Are we ready? We are born ready for this. We're twice as ready. We're 420'd up and we're ready to rock. And who's worried about the Magicians? Is anybody scared of David Blaine, David Copperfield, fucking Chris Angel? No. The best thing they could do is disappear and not even show up, scumbags. Enough said.
Gentlemen, I'm not familiar with the 420 term. What exactly does that mean?
We're dedicated and we're medicated. That's what that means. Enough said.
There they are, the twins, everybody, taking down the magicians moments away. Back to you guys. It's me, Gary Cannon, Backstage Championship Comedy. I'm here with the magicians. You boys are getting ready to face the twins in a tag match coming up very, very soon. How are you boys feeling? The match is coming up shortly.
I keep thinking about David Bowie's movie Labyrinth, Gary.
But not like Labyrinth. As if David Copperfield were David Bowie. And it's like, Ryan, tell them.
Magic, Gary.
Magic.
Well, boys, I have no idea what you just said, but I do know that your match with the twins is coming up very, very soon. I hope you guys are ready. I have no clue what you just said. Back to you guys.
From the Inland Empire, at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Corey and Chad, the Smash Brothers! Winning in at a mysterious amount of body mass, all the way from the enigmatic corners of the globe, I give to you, the Magician!
That we look like we're racist peckerwoods from fucking Rubidux. Clap your hands. That makes all of you prejudiced. See you in hell, assholes. All of you. That's like us being prejudiced going, oh, look at all these Mexicans. We must be doing a show at the local jail. You know what I mean? Now we're even. Fuck you, sir. We don't give a shit, sir. Okay? We show going out to jail. Don't look at me, Spider. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, puppet. Believe me, we got a couple sharpened up toothbrushes. We ain't afraid to stick a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know, we're the other white meat. We're not racist at all. Matter of fact, we banged 2 black chicks on the way here. Come on. High five on that. I love black girls. Sometimes I make chocolate pudding and jack off just thinking about the And being in the Inland Empire with all the Latinas, we jack off with bean and cheese burritos to practice. You know what I'm saying? With the tapatio. You just don't want to get that shit in your pee hole. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like getting the old shampoo in there, you know what I'm saying, guys? And if you got that shit, it burns worse than Planned Parenthood, monster. Oh, yeah. Ain't that right? $10 donation. Yeah. But, what are you guys all afraid of us? Don't worry, the Aryan Brotherhood ain't back there, motherfucker. Yeah. We're not auctioning off Bruce Jingles. This ain't a fucking auction. See, if you thought it was funny, fucking funny. We love Bruce Jingles. That guy's had his ass beat more times than Rodney King, I swear to God. If you know him, it's fucking true. We hang out with him because whenever we get pulled over, Jingles is the first one out of the car. So once they get tied up with him, we're walking home and Jingles is getting his shit impounded once again. That ain't a joke, that's real shit. You guys ain't have to laugh at that shit. But being identical twins, there's tons of shit that we can do that none of you can do. None of you guys. You know, for instance, we just turned 30 and I just got my driver's license last Thursday. Yeah, clap it up for them. You guys should be happy for them. Actually, thank you. 6 people are happy for you, Chad. Thank you, Rubidux, cocksuckers. Yeah. Actually, the reason Chad just got his driver's license is because he just got me my 4th fucking DUI. That's true too. That ain't another joke. No. Hey, let me tell you something. I don't know what he's pissed off about. The way I see it, we got a brand new record. We can get 4 more of them. Hey, in about 7 years from now, when my license gets revoked, rebuilt record. You ain't gonna catch us riding dirty. Oh, fuck you, cocks. Oh shit. Hey, where's all the weed smokers at in here? I smoke all the weed out of this fucking dynamic duo. There's a reason for that. It's because I take all of our drug tests, motherfuckers. Oh, I swear to God. One time we smoked weed with RVD and he woke up with Down syndrome. I swear to God. He looked like Porky from Life Goes On and shit. Seriously. We're Corey and Chad. We're the Smash Brothers. Good night.
Smash Brothers are not afraid to put it out there, but they're not afraid to say it. I like these guys.
Yeah, Chad and Corey available for your next kids party. The Smash Brothers, as always, very dynamic.
They are. They're pretty smart too, man. We did a little session earlier before the show, and they kept every time, man, they kept telling me I didn't pass it to him. I'm like, dude, I just passed it to you. They said, no, you didn't. You passed it to him. Pretty sure they were getting over on him, man. I didn't even catch a buzz. We went through 2 doobies, and they both of them were baked. I don't know. They look alike, is my point.
Right.
They are twins and brothers, and speaking of, Booker, you know what it's like to team with your brother. These two work together so well. Some thoughts on their ability to work together as a team?
You know, man, I'm just sitting there right now, man, and I'm just reminiscing, thinking about the old times, Harlem Heat. You know, 10-time World Tag Team Champions. The most decorated champions of all time, too, brother. The most greatest tag team of all time, you know what I'm saying? But, I remember, let me tell you a story. I remember the time, I think it was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, we go against the National Boys. I almost started right, but still walked out with the tag team championships, man. That was another story.
That was a good story.
That was good. Damn good. Damn good time.
Yeah.
All right, and we're back. And coming up next, their opponents, the mysterious magician.
What? Who?
I'm Ryan. And I'm Jason. And we're the greatest magicians in the world. We weren't always magicians. We used to be retards just like you. Just like
Man, these guys suck, dude. Look, can you stomach these guys, man?
Come on, man. Come on.
Dude,
come on. Come on.
What's your name? We don't fucking care. Come here. Come here. This is magic, not Q&A. Stand by the wall. Face the wall. Now I need you to do something. I need you to not turn around. Can you do that for me? Stay there, we will call on you when needed. I'm gonna give you this magic marker. And you're gonna write your name on the front of the dollar. Can you show me the front of the dollar? You did it. I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna give you this magic marker. Of course, it's not gonna be doing the magic. I am. Turn around, write your name on the dollar. Do not let anyone see. Don't turn around! Alright, now fold the dollar in half. Alright, now I want you to rip that dollar in half. Now shove that dollar down your pants. Shove it, no, not in your, down your pants. Shove it down your pants. Down your pants. Shove it down your pants.
Shelly is looking hot. But these gay dudes aren't even noticing, man. Look at that. Look at that. She's trying to entice them. They don't even fucking know she's there. This ain't working at all.
They seem impervious to her sexual advances.
Look at that.
Exactly.
Ass. No, look at all that ass, man. All that scattered ass.
He just put his hands on her. Alright, that's where I draw the line. Congratulations, first time I got to touch a girl. Gonna be the last time.
Nah, don't do it, man.
Look, take over.
Don't do it, dog. Don't do it, man.
All right, Rob Van Dam has left the broadcast position book. I guess he goes where he wants, when he wants.
Man, right there, he's hot, man. He's hot. You know, he's hotter than a Mexican plate lunch right now, man. He gonna out there, he gonna cause some ruckus, man. He gonna raise some hell. You know what I'm saying? You know, I remember the time, you know, when I was raising a whole lot of hell back in the day, you know, coming up in South Park back in Houston, Texas.
Okay, all right, fine.
Apparently RVD has seen enough. He has called for the bell and he has put an end to this match.
Listen, Rob,
we had to do something, man. It's just, look, we let you run a few comedians up here. They sucked. It was time for RVD's entourage to make an appearance again, man.
well, we love having Rob Van Dam here, right? Don't we love that, guys, huh? You've added a line, it's great, we've had a lot of fun. But listen, I had my lawyers look through the contracts, and we are officially sanctioned by the California State Comedic Board to hold these bouts. And none of you guys are comedians. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but I mean, fantastic wrestlers, performers, ballets, yes, but comedians,
you just aren't comedians. So, you know, it's been fun having you. Why don't you come back in 6 months, maybe a year? We'd love to see you again. You should probably get to stepping, my friend. Just kind of get on out of here. Just kind of, you know, I mean, we like it, but leave this to the comedians, all right? No hard feelings.
I gotta go because I don't have any comedians on my team.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
That's not my fault. It's my lawyer, Rob. It's my lawyer. I just do what the lawyer says. I'm just trying to do the best I can, man. You know.
And you're sure some of these guys we've seen come up here are comedians? Because that's questionable.
They are officially sanctioned by the California State Comedic Board. Yes, they are. Yes. So I know we're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you, buddy.
If I had some comedians on my team, though, I'd be able to sing.
That's correct, but you currently do not. So I mean, you don't have any comedians.
That's a lot to take in, man. I appreciate what you're saying. It comes from higher above. You got regulations you got to follow. It's just a lot for me to take in. So let me go over here and think about this by myself, and I guess I'll smoke some of this. It looks like I got some comedians on my team now, Tim. See you next week.
I'll see you next week, Rob. I'll see you.
Blood force, everybody.
All right, folks, what a night we have had. It seems as the line has been drawn in the sand. Rob Van Dam adding the twins and Bruce Jingles to his team, assembling quite a faction. Folks, that's going to do it for us this week. We'll join you next time.
Yeah. This motherfucker was off the hook tonight, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, speaking of motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can be used for anything. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, look at that motherfucker over there. Check this motherfucker here out. That motherfucker over there, he owe me money. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfucker is a noun. You know that, don't you? It describes
It can be a person, place, or
You did? That's what I'm saying. So, to finish this motherfucker off, Rob Van Dam is a motherfucker. You did give me some, dog.
That's gonna do it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. This motherfucker here, man.